Alright, I'm back with Fell Seal Arbiter's Mark. I had an epic stream over the weekend, and apparently I pushed some button, which unfortunately caused the recording to stop. So I think I'm gonna start this episode out with kind of a recap of where I am and what happened. Um, if I recall correctly, I was kind of around here, around Gaiam Tor. Had two kind of random battles. They weren't really that, special. Um, and then they were kind of interesting. Um, we got to this new city, Thesperios, and got re-equipped my characters. Got the next kind of tier of equipment was there. I made it to the Jungle Temple, beat it. I was expecting a boss fight, but it was just kind of a traditional regular fight there. Storyline wise, let's kind of look at the characters first. Um, Storyline wise, Anadine had kind of that dark essence taken from her by one of the immortals, um, which I guess let her not die every time she gets close to one of the temples. But she got to keep her special kind of character class, which I guess we can kind of look at now. So she's a demon knight. I've kind of been working her up. I've been waiting for kind of this next 500 AP cost skill, the Corrupted Blade. I feel like there's a nice set of abilities she might be able to do if you kind of wrangle these together. So this Demonic Might would make her very strong. The Corrupted Blade would let her hit really hard, and Cleave is this ability that gives her the ability to take a whole second turn. I'm really interested to try out Cleave. I don't think I've had a chance to see it work in battle. She's never been the one to deal a killing blow. But I mean, it's a pretty interesting combo if I can get it to work out. The thing that's a little problematic with this is that all of these damage her by a quarter of her current HP. So you definitely need some sort of healer or some way to heal her up after she's been using these abilities. I guess I'll start out by using the few points I have and kind of talking about how the character sort of progressed on the last stream. So I've switched, what's his face? Raynor to an alchemistic. I chose this particular class because it's a bow carrying class, and I really liked him having his bow. Unfortunately, it's a crossbow, which does have a decent range, but it has no vertical range, so he kind of can only hit characters on the same plane he's on. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and kind of look at these. So they start out with the ability to give a small area either defense, kind of a boost in defense, which is the mass shield, or mass aegis, which is the same thing but resistance, so make him more able to take spell hits. Thorns is pretty cool because usually this is a counter ability, but if you can just give someone thorns, that means they could theoretically counter twice. With thorns and whatever else they have. I doubt thorns stacks, but who knows. Yeah, so right now the choice is to either do mass renew or fortitude. Given that, I don't have any really good healers, the ability to give someone the ability to sort of slowly regenerate their health is appealing to me right now. And then the next skill I think that looks most interesting between these two is haste, obviously. So that's Raynor. So I think I actually have 3 alchemistics right now. This is my character Virgil. He was my wizard, and then he became a mender wizard, and then I moved him up to alchemistic as well. I actually Honestly, I'd totally forgotten that I already had another alchemistic. I chose this because it seemed like a good mage class. So I guess he has enough for the next one. Oh, interesting. So if you had a short-lived buff, you could at least get it to live on. Or if you had a character you're buffing up like crazy, you could re-up. Sort of interesting, I guess. Taking damage will deplete the character's MP. Oh yeah, this is a nasty skill. Essentially what this means is the first hit they get off is a, basically, if they do anything under the amount of mana, they're fine. If they do anything over the amount of mana, it doesn't flow into their health. So if you only have 3 mana and someone deals 100 damage to you, it essentially just knocks off your mana. And then obviously, well, if you didn't know or didn't realize that your mana regenerates slowly over each turn, each subsequent turn. So that basically means that every turn, unless you use all of your mana, you have a buffer basically from getting hit. This is by far one of the best skills, if I understand it right at least. It's just great because I accidentally wasted a really, really powerful ability on someone with this skill in one of the battles, and they did a basically they just survived completely, and it was not what I was expecting. But yeah, I got a lot of respect for that skill now. So Lana and Virgil were my 2 casters. I didn't want to have what I thought would have been a second, but would have actually been a third alchemistic. So I decided to have Lana be a plague doctor instead. So this is kind of a debuffer, I guess. They kind of cripple the opponents. I like this a lot better than sort of similar classes in other games because all of these do, I believe all of them do damage. Maybe they don't, actually. Maybe they are just a raw debuff. Anyway, if that's the case, then this is a terrible class. At least as far as their general abilities. There might be a nice side ability. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like a great class. It might be one of those bridge classes to get you to a nicer specialized class. This is sort of interesting, but not really. You can sort of reflect every spell back, but they're non-elemental, which is kind of nice. But maybe the characters I was going up against were just really weak or something. But the few times I saw it, I was a little underwhelmed. This spell seems a lot better, like debuffing your opponents. And if looking weaken is what? If I remember right. Oh, that's cripple, I think. I don't know what weaken is. I think weaken might just be like a general debuff for... Oh, no. It just makes you more prone to getting... Yeah. I don't think that doesn't look very appealing at all. Just raises your chance for status effects sticking to whoever you do. I mean, it might be situationally helpful, but overall I'm sort of doubtful. Oh, War Mage. Cool. We'll have to check that class out in a bit. This is one of my random useless characters that only ever gets battle time if they're an active part of the battle. Saving up her points for double cast, since that's easily the best skill this class has. Yeah, so this is Remington. He got knocked out late in the last battle, which wasn't a huge deal. I have other people that can fill in for him in a pinch. When you lose 2 or 3 people, that's when it tend to get rough. Yeah, like this is one of my backup melee characters. He's trying to do the Spellblade class. I don't know much about it. He's only participated in 1 or 2 battles that I've had him in. Just inflicting debuffs. Yeah, another one of these debuff boosters not really in a line and has a chance of inflicting blind. Well, that's actually pretty sweet. Elemental damage in a line and potentially blind. That seems really good. Health siphon absorbs the damage. I like vampiric characters in games, so I might have to do the health siphon. But Black Blade is actually, or Black Blade's really seems pretty good too. Evade magic is actually pretty good, but again, it's situational because there's skills and raw attacks that still do damage to you. This game, as far as I've understood, has 3 forms of damage. There's regular attacks, which is just you hitting someone. There's a skill, which there's a counter to that called evade skills, and that one's actually a little more annoying for me than evade magic ever was, because evade magic just means, you know, target someone else with your casters, don't target this fool. Evade skills actually was a better one, because skills tend to do more damage, at least for me. I tend to do more damage through skills than I do through magic, generally. Yeah, and this is the, okay, so yeah, we made a full circle. No, we haven't, wait. My Anatomist, I switched him, since he mastered Anatomist, I switched him to Mender, so he's a Mender Anatomist now. As some of his Anatomist stuff kind of healed anyway, he seems to be sort of overlapping himself, but, yeah, whatever. Revive. Yeah, I really like this skill. This is a super handy skill to get mana in a pinch. It won't get you enough mana for any of your great skills, but it'll definitely get you over if you're just slightly under. Heal too, of course. Renew's pretty good, but as a counter, not really. And finally, my third Alchemistic. She was one that I had bought when 3 of my characters fell in 2 episodes ago, and I needed to shore up the abilities. So yeah, she's the Alchemistic I used once. Alright, so we'll go start on a mission now. Give me one quick second. Alright, sorry about that, I took care of something. Alright, so, on to the Caravan Trail. Where we left off at the end of the last one, we were trying to get to the next temple. So currently we've cleared 2 of the 4 temples. Huh. Interesting, cool. Using the map to actually do stuff. That's nice. Alright, 210 if it is unoccupied. What does that mean? Oh, up here. Oh, so you can harvest a cactus. It could theoretically be good, but I mean, this range is a little too far for anything to be helpful. Alright, Kyrie, Raynor. Might just send someone up there just to collect whatever. Remington, oh, injured for 2 rounds. Okay, so you're out for 2 rounds. I think I'm gonna bring in Yates as my fallback. Yeah, I might just send Yates up there since he's got a few attack spells, but mostly a healer, and I don't think I'll need him until mid to late battle. I think I will cast the Mass Shield. Then I'll move him. Kyrie will do her gimmick of getting free experience for nothing. Sorry, adjusting my chair. Alright, you need your mana, so we'll let you hoard it. Don't know what these beetles' capabilities are yet, so I'm gonna take her little tip at the beginning of the battle of hiding behind pillars. Heart. Oh, cool! It's a free action, free-ish action. Gotta send someone this way to get these chests. They're kind of a little too available. I'm wondering if there's something to them. Yeah, I wonder if I'm going to be in range here. Yeah, sort of doubted it. And maybe we'll go open one of these chests. Oh, there's just random chests with boots lying around. Why not? Oh, good. And now she's muted. Not great for a caster. Alright, bring him here and open and an ingot. Oh, those things are annoying. Ow, that's not too bad. Oh, except they can basically move wherever they want, which I don't think is necessarily a great thing. I mean, it kind of singles them out here. Alright, weak against water. Alright, so that will get me 63, or... $101, why not? Wait, what? Why is she so strong? Are they weak against dark or something? Oh, they're very weak against dark. That's just convenient. Oh yeah, she gets a second attack. There we go. So cleave is pretty awesome. $7 or 47. I don't think I'll reanimate something yet. I'll just do the dark on this thing. And what do you got? just in case I don't kill it this turn. Yeah, so you're kind of stuck until you can get... Oh, and you're doing very poorly as far as health goes, so let's get you back. I think we're going to have to give you a heat potion for now, and then we'll recover your mutinous later. I think I was too aggressive when I came in here. Yeah. This is not a great position to be in, so... Go over here and see if I can double cast something interesting. Weak against fire, so... I will do the fire cast on him. Now I believe he absorbs fire, so... It doesn't say anything, but I'm thinking I should just water them down. Oh, of course I can't reach them. Oh, he's on the verge of death anyway, so I can save a bit of mana. Apparently not that much, though. There we go. Yeah, so he's super injured. I think we'll just have to give him a potion, because nothing more we can do, and honestly keeping my guys alive is way more important than... Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. Alright, that wasn't great. Maybe sending my healer off wasn't the best idea. Perfect. Alright, yeah, we're gonna need to heal everyone up, because this is... Wow, this cleave, I'm liking it. Alright, I need to get him down. I don't have time to play with these guys. Yeah, you're outside of the range, just outside of the range. Bummer. Oh, you know Reckless Blow too. That's interesting. Alright. Gonna go move my healer back behind this column so she can't get wrecked by that last beetle. Remedy yourself. Now you'll be useful next round. Just wish Revive was significant. They're still injured after the end of the battle, even if you can revive them. Alright, water. So if we... Water hit... Alright, yep, dead. Just leaves that one weird ball thing up on the on the cliffs up there.